Hello and welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of Rise of the Argonauts. When we last left off, we had just gotten every single herm on the island and were about to enter the cave of Amalthea to receive Ares' boon. As you can see, there's a big rock standing in the way. What shall we do against this? Let's interact with it.
Here we are. The challenge of Ares awaits inside. What do you think, Hercules? That boulder too big for you?
What, that overgrown pebble? Nothing to it.
I must go alone.
Right, then I'll wait for you here. Watch yourself in there.
So now we have to go through this whole ordeal alone. Fun, isn't it? This seems ominous. Oh god. Oh god. Here we have Ares' version of Tartarus Fiends. And I'm going to actually show off the boon we got from Athena, which is a spear throw, if they wouldn't dodge it. Go on. Ouch. That should not work, but it did. Well, I doubt these are men game, but whatever you say, I guess. So those are the guys we are going to be fighting in this place. Anyone behind me? There we go. So, a little bit of explanation about Athena's boon. There we go. That was a switch attack. Stop blocking. Come on. No. Come on! Die, piece of shit. So, I generally don't use a mace because the sword is just as useful for destroying shields, which is basically the job for the mace, but I always use a sword for it. Sometimes I use a mace because I want something different, but mostly you will see me using a sword. Little bit. Oh god. Ow. There goes your head. Have fun. Come on. No, get out of here. Ooh, that was not what I was intending to do. But I'll take it. I need to use a mace more. It's fun. Get back. Again, these aren't really men, are they, game? I don't think you should call the deed manslayer. So, a little bit of a combat trial, but not too bad. Might seem that way because I'm playing poorly, but these guys are pretty easy. And I believe we are almost done. I think so, at least. Oh god. I don't like how quickly they recover from a shield bash. I mean, I can't. Why can they? What you saw there was actually the special ability you get from his mace, which is kind of a shockwave that pushes everyone back. And ground execution. Didn't. Of course it didn't. Nothing works with me. Get back, you son of a bitch. Get killed, you son of a bitch. I stab you. Stab you. Stab you. I'm sorry. I get a little bit worked up sometimes. There we have Ares. So this is the final combat area right here. Ooh. Swordsman. Someone I can actually do something against. There goes your head. There goes your torso. Throw. There we go. So I believe that was the last combat area because we have Ares here. Oh no, it's not. Oh god, it's a Minotaur. I forgot about him. I don't like this guy. They are pretty easy though. I just spam the execute thing on the spear. Well, he did kill one of those guys. Which would mean that I don't get the credit for it.
A warrior's heart beats inside your chest, Warden. So may your warrior's hardiness be as strong as the stones that surround us. My boon to you.
Thank you, Lord Ares.
One more thing. The one-time black-tongued witch who now sits in your ship must be protected. Without her, you will have no hope of success.
What do you mean? Ares?
I take it you passed Ares' test.
If I hadn't, I would have never left the cavern.
Ah, Ares. Something different about you. You look healthier, stronger. What happened in there?
Ares gave me his boon. A warrior's health and hardiness.
Now that's a boon that should prove useful in the journey ahead.
I don't know if that actually does something, but if it does, then whoopee. If it doesn't, then well, oh well. At least I got some deeds out of it. I'm not gonna check yet because I usually just do deeds and aspects right before combat, which isn't until a little bit further into the next island we visit. So do not expect to see anything of the sort anytime soon. Now we are going to go to Argo. The Argo, the ship. And we are finally going to leave Iolcus. I know, it's been a long time coming. We've done everything I can think of. So it would mean that, yeah, I can't think of anything else I have to do here. So we finally get to leave. And the game will get started for real. Open the gate. Talk to her, talk to him. So let's board the Argo.
May Athena's 5 virtues be with you.
Row us out to the ship, Nestus.
Of course, sir.
So we've already... wait, do we have to talk to him again?
Jason, your uncle had a chart sent down.
What do you think, Argonauts? Look accurate?
It looks ancient is what it looks. If we follow it, we'll be going further west than anyone's ever sailed before.
Never mind the chart. I know the way.
As you say. Jason, let me sail her for you. I know this ship better than anyone.
She's the work of your hands. I cannot say no. May you steer her well.
Thank you, my king.
One more thing. It's only right that you be forever remembered with your masterpiece. So let it bear your name. I hereby name this ship the Argo. Long may she sail the seas.
Jason, you do me too much honor.
You've earned it, Argos.
Thank you, Jason. All right. Then I suppose we're ready to sail. But go have a look at what that woman has done to her quarters. She's done some strange things to her room. It would give me peace of mind if you went down there.
I'll go look in on Medea. Then we'll set sail.
So let's go and talk to Medea now, which is, or who is through this door. And I'm not going to do the tour because it's just a waste of time, and I'll explain it all myself. So here we have the chart room, which is not something we are going to interact with a lot. But actually we're only going to interact with it once, and it's near the very end of the game. I'm not going to spoil why. But for the most part you will find Argos here, and he will pilot the ship. Below deck we have this area, which will come into play a little bit further on. And then we have the armory. Now, as you can see, we have the swords up here in the front, maces over there, and spears up there. And if you turn around, we have armor. So as you can see, we have 2 pieces of armor and everything else, and there are 5 But there should be 5 of everything. If we go along here, we will have rooms here. I will explain what these are for after we get done with Delphi. And if we look to our left, we have Medea. Hello. First of all, I'm going to go on and move forward. These are more rooms that are going to be occupied, I think. And these are basically a shortcut to your stars, your aspect points, which I'm going to use to actually use some aspect points to get rallying presence too. Wait, didn't I get that already? No, I didn't. That just unlocked. Which would mean that after a duration we don't have to walk to our Argonauts anymore. They will just get up themselves. And when you get this, they actually have like a state of grace, if you would say, where they don't take time, but only if I help him. If they get up themselves, they won't. And we actually have a thingy for Ares, and I think I'm going to spend that on shut up, phone. I think I'm going to spend that on the shield breaker. Yeah. So that's basically just a shortcut to your aspect. I think this... no. This is our room, and we have a little shrine to Elsme here. And it will only do the same thing as if you would interact with Elsme yourself. Let's go ahead and talk to Medea.
I have finished the runes of warding.
So I see.
They are attuned to you, Jason. Only you can remove them. As long as they remain active, neither I nor my powers can leave this room. However, I can still prove harmful to anything inside these walls.
I guess we can talk to her a little bit.
I'd like to know more about the Black Tongues.
Such as?
Tell me about how the group is organized.
The Black Tongues are ruled by the secretive council of ravens, each of whom is a formidable sorcerer. The exact number of ravens is unknown. They decide the actions of the group and communicate those orders to their subordinates. The lower ranks remain ever ready should a mission be given to them. The Black Tongues seek their recruits from the farthest corners of the world, promising paradise in Tartarus. Their agents live in secrecy, and they can strike anywhere at a moment's notice.
What motivates the Black Tongues? What do they believe in?
They worship the Titaness Hecate, the dark witch goddess of sorcery and deceit. They refuse to acknowledge the supremacy of the Olympian gods and seek to overthrow them. Through rituals of pain and sacrifice, her followers yield their very spirits to Hecate in exchange for sorcerous powers. They believe that one day Hecate will gain supremacy over both the living world and the underworld. Until then, they obey orders fanatically, believing that they will find a paradise in Tartarus should they die.
The Black Tongues wield strange sorcery. You have proof of that. What are they capable of?
Hecate's dark powers are formidable. They are nearly all destructive in nature. The Black Tongues use tattoos, blood magic, and rune glyphs to channel Hecate's power. Advanced assassins can even summon monstrous creatures, like the one you saw in the crypt. However, this requires a sacrifice of blood, and so this power is reserved for only the most urgent of missions.
How did the Black Tongues come to be?
Long ago, the Black Tongues carved a path of blood to become the best assassins in Greece. They have spent ages cultivating the arts of poison, stealth, and sorcery. Their numbers are small, and they prefer it that way. Secrecy is what has allowed them to survive for so long. Even Lycomedes himself was unsuccessful when he tried to stamp them out many years ago. They simply receded into the shadows until the danger passed.
How did you come to be a Black Tongue?
My father was King Aedes of Colchis. He had no time for daughters, so I was often left to myself. One day, when I was 12, my father decided he would marry me to a neighboring king. My suitor was nearly 60. On our wedding night, I murdered him when he came to my bed. Then I ran. For years, I lived alone, but I vowed never again to be powerless. The Black Tongues found me, and at the time, what they offered was intoxicating.
Power can be that way.
Eventually, I realized there was a price to all things. I had thought I was gaining power, but I was being made a thrall. I was that 12-year-old girl all over again. But this time, it was a titan slipping into my bed. It comes and goes in waves. Perhaps we could speak more later.
Of course. I hope you're comfortable here. Let me know if you need anything.
I will.
This is actually where I'm going to end the episode because I don't have much time left. So I want to thank you all for watching. Leave a like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed. And I will see you all in the next video. My name is Zethos, signing off.